honestly, if you ever watch the news, they're always at the same height.
We're live.
I noticed that.
Right.
I can show it.
I don't know. Do you want me to click cut? We're live.
Yes, we're live.
Well,
Not you.
yeah. Because that was in the programming screen. No, not now, not now. By the opening.
Good morning, South Valley. I'm Rana.
I'm Marciana.
And we're your anchors. Hey, Marciana, you know what's coming up?
What?
Homecoming.
That sounds exciting. Let's go learn more about homecoming.
Homecoming is coming up, but I don't know what it is. If only there was some way to get more information about it. What? A genie lamp? Oh my goodness!
Hello, I am your genie, and I'm here to answer 3 questions.
Wait, don't I get 3 wishes?
Not today, sweetie.
Well, I guess I have a few questions to ask.
Ask away.
Why do you have a cheerleading outfit on?
Don't question that. Well, now you only have 2 questions left.
Dang, nabbit! Well, I guess I have a real question. What is homecoming?
Homecoming is where people who graduate come back and celebrate their high school. There's a homecoming dance, game, parade, and many more. The homecoming dance happens after the games. Students from the past, present, and teachers are allowed to participate in activities. This is normally a weekend process.
Oh, well, for my last question, I want to know what homecoming is to other people, like students and teachers.
Well, then let's watch some interviews about what people think about homecoming is.
What is homecoming to you?
A dance. What is homecoming to you?
When I think of homecoming, of course, I think of the homecoming dance. But technically, I think it's supposed to be alumni coming home to see the big game.
What is homecoming to you?
Homecoming is, to me, it was about football and a dance.
Where girls over-exaggerate about their hair, makeup, shoes, and dresses.
What do you think a homecoming is?
It's a fun dance and a football game.
To a football game or dance?
Football game.
When you get older, would you want to go to homecoming?
If someone asks me, I will.
What is homecoming to you?
I really enjoy homecoming. I think it is an awesome opportunity to dress up and show your school spirit. It's always great to be a part of a team, and it's one time where we can all come together.
What is homecoming?
Homecoming is when a former student of a high school or college or whatever, like a university, just comes back to their normal or to their school for a football game, and then there's a dance and stuff too.
Would you rather go to a football game or dance?
I would rather go to the football game, but
Would you go to homecoming in the future?
I mean, I'd probably go to the football game. I don't know if I'd go to the dance or not, but
What do you think homecoming is?
It's like a beginning of the year dance for all the people coming into high
And
school.
like all the people and like parents and stuff that maybe went to the high school can go and watch the football game and stuff.
Would you rather go to a football game or dance?
Dance.
Football
100%.
game. Football game.
You know when you gonna bust out some moves?
I'm so excited for today's week.
Would you go to a homecoming in the future?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna get 12 days.
Not with Andrew though.
At one time.
Not with Andrew.
No, I'll go with Andrew.
Thanks for teaching me so much about homecoming. I learned so much.
My pleasure. Oh shoot, look at that time. I got a blast.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow, after watching that, I can't wait to go to the homecoming game. Hope to see you there. What are you doing? It's almost Spirit Week. Oh yeah, duh. America Monday.
Hey, Kaylee, did you know homecoming's coming up?
No, tell me more.
Well, this week we're gonna have a couple spirit days.
Really?
Yeah, let's go talk about it.
Monday's America Monday, so be sure to wear your red, white, and blue.
On Tacky Tourist Tuesday, make sure to wear your Hawaiian shirts and socks and sandals with your fanny pack.
Hey, we have the same binder. We should twin. Yeah, be sure to twin with your friends for Wednesday Twin Day. Wednesday. Hey, yo, I'm from Jersey. Be sure to wear your jersey on Thursday for Jersey Thursday.
On Fridays, you can wear your Eagle Spirit wear.
Did you know about the color run?
Yeah, I'm running in it.
We should go see what Ryan and Ella have to say about the color run.
I'm Ella,
I'm Ryan.
and we're here to talk to you about the upcoming color run. The color run started in 2011 to bring people together and make the world a happier and healthier place. The color run has been going on for 6 years now, and it's the first one at SVMS. It takes place October 18th, 2017, and all payments are due by October 2nd. It's $20 for registration, color run t-shirt, color packet, and race bib, and $4 for an extra color packet. Now let's head on over to Ryan for more information about the color run.
Check-in time is at 11:15 and it starts at 12:15. This 2-mile color run can be ran or walked. During the race, racers will be thrown color at them. There will be a DJ and snow cones from Snowy Ice KC. You can register at www.southvalleymscr.eventbrite.com or have checkouts made to SVMS PTSA.
Make sure you guys sign up for the color run too.
And did you know what the 8th graders have been learning about?
Yeah, I heard they're learning about Jamestown.
And the other day, they FaceTimed with someone who works there.
So let's toss it on over to Bella in case you get all the details.
For the past 2 weeks, 8th grade has been learning about the historical Jamestown site.
Unit about.
In 8th grade social studies, we are starting the year by learning about early colonies in North America, and we've been focusing our studies of Jamestown since it was the first successful English colony in North America. Instead of learning about it from a textbook, though, we have been having 8th graders be the historians. So we've presented them with lots of information from videos to primary source documents to images, and as part of the process, they're trying to come up with their own theories about how does where we live affect how we live.
That's cool. All right, another question?
How many bodies have been found?
Hundreds and hundreds. I don't want to gross you out, but if I showed you a map of all the people that are dead and buried in Jamestown, we found thousands and thousands and thousands of graves. The entire time visitors are working in our park or walking around, they're probably stepping on something. It's weird to think about that, but we have 5 different churches that have been on our property over the past 300 years, and people are buried only near churches. And what happens in one generation is the gravestones go away or the wooden markings are taken down. People keep being reburied on top of each other, on top of each other, and on top of each other. Because, in their theology and their religious beliefs, they want you to be very closest to the church as they can. So anywhere where you're near our church tower or where we found churches, we're going to find the most graves.
they had a lot of questions about like how they were able to like recreate what she would have looked like and you know, all the things that they learned from her body about cannibalism during the starving time.
Let's go. So we get into the Smithsonian, our scientists give it to their scientists. About 8.5 weeks later, every one of us on the staff who was full-time was brought back into a conference room. Doug Alsey says there's 9 criteria for survival cannibalism, checklist of 9 things. If you have not 5 of the 9 things, you've got cannibalism. They said you have 8 of the 9 things.
Then we knew we had a European female. Anybody with European ancestry has a certain kind of temples and teeth pattern, right? We knew we have a woman because women have pointier jaws than men. Think about like superheroes, that's how they exaggerate, you know, square jaw, pointy jaw. And then women have a more curved forehead than men. Men slant their forehead. If you look at it, you'll start to notice it. So we had a European female. That dentist almost nailed it perfectly. He said she was 14 years old because of her wisdom teeth. And the cut marks were made accurately. The cut marks were made on purpose. The cut marks were made by metal tools, so we know the English were doing it. And they could tell that the way that she was being cut into was definitely on purpose and definitely to get food. The only thing we had no evidence of was that her body was cooked. That's the one slant to their forehead. If you look at it, you'll start to notice that. So we had a European female. That dentist almost nailed it perfectly. They said she was 14 years old because of her wisdom teeth. And the cut marks were made accurately. The cut marks were made on purpose. The cut marks were made by metal tools, so we know the English were doing it. And they could tell that the way that she was being cut into was definitely on purpose and definitely to get food. The only thing we had no evidence of was that her body was cooked. That's the one thing we were missing. And not to gross you out, it's because they were going after grain. And that's what we found out. And we know this after 8.5 weeks. We spent another 8 months keeping it secret because everyone on our staff had to get ready for an exhibit. We had to go through PR media training because we didn't want to just like blab to the news, hey, we got cannibalism, without getting other scientists to do what's called peer review, to look at it, to prove it. And then we had a team of people, this is what you're talking about, who do facial reconstruction. I don't know all the details, but basically when you feel your own face, you think about how your skull has a certain shape and how big your nose cavity is because of how big your nose would have been. And you can figure out pretty accurately what someone's face looked like in tissue depth based on how their skull is shaped. It's, the only thing we didn't know how to do was what her hair color or eye color would be. We don't have any evidence. So they chose kind of neutral colors for her eyes and hair. Because she is a European descent person, we know she's going to have, you know, white skin, so we were okay with that. But the guys who did it were 2 very separate groups of people. We went to a U.S. Navy colonel who is an expert on computers who can take missing pieces of your skull and replicate them. His job in the Navy was to fix soldiers who got wounded in Iraq and Afghanistan. He had never worked with a dead person before. He gets hired to do that part, so he gets the skull shape there, finds the missing pieces using a computer program. He took it to a group of artists in Brooklyn, New York, and after about 3 or 4 months, they were able to put together a reconstruction of her face. It cost like $130,000.
Great, yeah, it's way better than an email. So thank you, Mr. Summers. Thank you.
Wow, I feel like I know a lot more about Jamestown now.
Yeah, me too. Haven't you missed the beautiful faces of South Valley?
Yeah.
Well, you're in luck because we were able to capture more beautiful faces of SVMS. Those those faces were just wonderful.
Yeah, I know, right? Just as wonderful as the sports here at SVMS.
Oh yeah, I've been wanting to know more about that.
Well then, let's go over to Andy and see what he has to say about sports.
Okay, so Coach Fiedler, how do you think the football team is doing so far?
Hey, we're doing pretty good. The boys have been working really hard each day to get better. This is probably one of the group of guys that do a great job of listening and then applying all the things that we're trying to coach them up on each day. So, doing good.
What do you think the Eagles here at South Valley can do to support the team?
On game days, we'd love to have everybody come out and support us, come to the home games, sit in the stands, cheer us on. If you guys want to, you guys can always follow the 8th grade football tweets, which is the LN8 Eagles. So you can follow us throughout the away games.
What is something the 7th grade boys can do to prepare for the season next year?
Well, we want them to be active right now, doing things outside of school. As the year approaches, at the end there, we have our conditioning, summer conditioning, and then some football camps that they can be involved in as well.
Okay, so Mason, how do you like playing football for the Eagles?
It's fun so far.
What do you like about playing for them?
Just the fact that we have practice every day and we get to see everyone out on the football field.
Do you think your team is improving every practice?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for that. The cross-country team recently went to Osage and they had some pretty great effort. Here's some pictures from the last meet. The volleyball team went up against Newmark, and their A team won their both two sets, 25-18 for the first one and 25-4 on their second one. B team did lose their first set, but they came back and won the other two and brought home a victory.
Thanks for that, Andy.
Now let's take a little break to learn even more about sports in the color run.
Thursday, September 21st, Liberty North 8th grade cross country has a meet at 4 o'clock.
On Monday, September 25th, Liberty North 8th grade cross country has a meet at 4 o'clock.
Wednesday, September 27th, Liberty North 8th grade cross country has a meet at 4 o'clock. Wednesday, September 20th, Liberty North 8th grade volleyball has a game at 4 o'clock.
On Saturday, September 23rd, Liberty North 8th grade volleyball has a game at 8 in the morning.
Monday, September 25th, Liberty North 8th grade volleyball has another game at 4 o'clock.
On Tuesday, September 26th, the Liberty North 8th grade football team has a game at 4 o'clock. Make sure to get your Liberty North Battle for the Paddle attire.
Be sure to get your attire by September 25th, 2017 at 11:59 p.m.
Go Eagles!
broadcast.
What in tarnation?